Hi, friends. We are doing subtraction this week, so buckle up. It's going to be super fun. Just remember that addition and subtraction are opposites. If you're adding something, the opposite is to take it away. So if you know addition, you can use those strategies and that information to help you solve subtraction. So again, it probably sounds scarier and harder than it really is. We're on lesson 15, session 1, page 329 in your math workbooks. They start out by giving you a word problem. The same rules apply. So what we're going to do is we're going to circle the numbers and then we're going to look for word clues. So this is where we would use eagle eye to help us look for those word clues. All right. It says Maria has 16 markers. 9 fall out of her bag. How many markers are left? So remember, this is subtraction. If some fall out, she's losing them, they're being taken away. So you're going to circle, Maria has 16 markers. 9 fall out of her bag. The word clue here is left. How many are left? So you're going to put a box around left because that tells you you're subtracting. If I start with 16, I take away 9. What is left over is my answer, which means I am subtracting. So we're going to do 16 minus 9. There's also a big green try it. So this is where I want you to pause the video and try to solve 16 minus 9. Go. And don't forget to pause or play when you're done. All right. I'm going to keep going. So hopefully you have already paused and are playing this again. So what you can do is if you don't know where to even start, I've always told you can start by drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You want to make sure you actually draw 16 because if you draw the wrong number, it's going to completely mess up your work. It's going to give you the wrong answer and then you'll be totally off. Then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to erase. Remember, I'm going to cross out the 9 that fell out of her bag. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I now know 16 minus 9 equals, oops, Miss Slim's used to adding 7. Okay, remember subtraction always starts with the biggest number. So 16 is our biggest number. It's going to have these two smaller numbers at the end. Addition ends with the biggest number, but subtraction always starts with the biggest number. Okay, you could also say, all right, I know 16 is the same as 10 plus 6. So if you're doing minus 9, you could take away those 6. So 16 minus 6 is 10. And then you have to take away 3 more. So it would be 10 minus 3, which is 7. I hope that makes sense. So I'll say it one more time. So I know 16, remember equals means the same as. 16 is the same as 10 plus 6 because we just did that with addition, right? So if I know 16 is the same as 10 plus 6, but I'm subtracting 9 from the 16. So I'm going to do 16 minus 6 is 10 because this is part of the fact family that we know. We know fact families. 10 plus 6 equals 16. So the opposite of adding that 6 is taking it away and I get 10. But I'm not taking away 6, I'm taking away 9. So 6 plus 3 would make it 9. 10 minus 3 is 7. That's some higher level thinking stuff if you're ready for it. If not, just focus on drawing and crossing out, okay? All right, good. So at the bottom, you would write 16 minus 9 equals 7. 7 markers are left. On the next page, it talks about Rena and how she has 13 apples. So you're going to circle the numbers just like you would with an addition word problem. Circle 13. She gives away 6. So another word clue is gives away. Gives away, lost, and left. Those are all word clues that we are subtracting. So Rena has 13 apples. She gives away, she's losing 6 apples. How many does she have left? So again, you can go ahead and start drawing 13 and then cross out 6 if you need to. Please remember, do not erase them because I need to see that you are crossing them out so that I can see that you actually took away 6. All right, that is showing your work. So it would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to draw that one more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, I'm going to take out 6. I'm just going to cross them out. I'm not going to erase them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 minus 6 is 7. If you know 6 plus 7 equals 13, then you automatically know that 13 minus 6 is 7 because addition and subtraction are opposites. So here, again, I'm going to do what I did on the previous page. 13 is also 10 and 3, right? So if I'm doing 13 minus 6, I'm going to take away these 3 from 13, and I know I get 10. Look at that. There I go. There's my make 10. Okay. But I'm not subtracting 3. I'm subtracting 6. So then I'm going to take out 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And now I have 5 plus 2, which is 7. So that's another strategy to help you. If that's too hard, like I said, just forget about it. All right, on page 331, we are preparing to make 10 to subtract, which I've kind of already introduced to you. That's okay. It says, think about what you know about subtracting numbers and taking away. Fill in each box, use words, numbers, and pictures. Show as many ideas as you can. So even if I just show a few, I want you to show a lot. So in the center, it says take. There's that long A with the final E. Take away. All right. And I'm going to put a box around it because you have 4 corners. And this one is words. And this one is examples. And this one is non-examples, which means not taking away, which means adding, right? So this would be adding. And then this is illustrations. Illustrations is another word for drawing. Okay, awesome. So how would you describe in your own words taking away? Taking away means you are going to be subtracting. So take away means I'm chunky monkeying, subtracting. Okay, take away means subtracting. Oh, my sentence doesn't make sense. Take away means subtracting. Good. You always want to reread, which means read it again to make sure that it makes sense. All right. An example of taking away would be 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay. You could do something bigger. You know your tens, friends of tens. If I have 10 minus 5, I get 5. Remember, we talked about fact families. I know 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I have 10 and I lose 5. I'm going to have 5 left over. Okay, those are some examples. 7 minus 2 is 5 because 2 plus 5 equals 7. Addition and subtraction are opposites. So here's the opposites. 3 plus 1 equals 4. This is a non-example, which means it's not true. It means it's not taking away, which means it is addition. I'm going to do all the same over here. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Okay. A drawing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the number line just because I love it so much. So when you are subtracting, you're moving this way on the number line. So I start out over here with 4, and I have 3, 2, 1. This is 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 equals, I'm going to start out at 4. Same thing. I'm going to hop back this way because my numbers are getting smaller. I'm subtracting. I'm going to hop back 1, label my jump -1, circle where I land, and I land on 3. Please write all of this down. So if you need to pause the video now to do that, great. But this just gets your brain ready for subtraction, which is what we're doing this whole week. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. So pause it, rewind it if you need to see it one more time. Problem number 2 is our friend Sherry. Sherry has 12 juice boxes. You're going to circle 12. She thinks that if she gives away 5, so gives away, remember, gives away, loses, lost, that's your word clue, gives away, boom, there it is. She gives away 5, she will have 9 left. This is what she thinks. Explain. Is she right? Explain. So is she right? You need to either write yes or no, and then you need to show your work. This is the explaining it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my dots first because that is probably where you are starting out with subtraction, but what I want you to do is move on from that. So if you're starting with drawing, that's great for now, but I want you to keep practicing so you can draw less and know other ways instead. So I'm going to draw 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I made 10, 11, 12. Okay, now I'm going to cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I count how many I have left. Hopefully you can see right away, this is a tens frame, that I don't have 9 because 9 would be 1 missing, but I have more than 1 missing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Now, I also know 12 is made up of 10 and 2. So I could take 12 minus 2, I get 10, which is right here where that box is. Took those 2 away. But I am subtracting 5, so I need 3 more to be taken away. 10 minus 3 is 7. Okay. Awesome. You could also already know that 9 plus 5 equals 14, so it can't be 12. So you would say no, and then this is your explaining. So you have 2 steps. The first step is tell me yes or no, is she right? And then explaining it is showing your work. You can't just circle no and be like, I'm done, I'm good, I'm right. Ah. No, that's not how it works, okay? Teachers always want to know what's in here, and we know what's in here by seeing it on your paper like that. All right, I'm going to keep that word clue up just because I feel like it's helpful. The next page is 332. It's our last one for today. We can do it. It says, solve the problem. Draw to show your work. Felix has 15 stickers. He gives away 8. So we're subtracting how many does he have left? 15, take away 8. So I'm going to start with 10. Remember, we always did make 10 and 5. So I'm going to do 15 minus 5 equals 10. But I'm taking away 8. So 5, so 8 is 5 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 more. So I need to do 10 minus 3 equals 7. So 15 minus 8 equals 7. So one more time, I'll break that down for you. 15, I know we just did make 10. I know 15 is 10 plus 5. So I did the number bond there. So then I did 15 minus that 5, took this 5 away, and I'm left with 10 because 10 is a friendly number. It is easy to work with. See it there? So I took away 5 from 15, but I'm not taking 5 away. I need to take away 8. So this is this 5 right here. And I need to know what's left over from this 8 that I need to take away from my 10, which is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So because addition and subtraction are opposites, I need to do 10 minus 3 equals 7. Also, if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can do your dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to cross out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count how many are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. Ooh, that was awesome. I can just feel my brain growing with all these awesome math strategies and becoming better and stronger in math. So good work today. I'm super proud of you. I'll see you tomorrow.